NBA 2K18 tutorial number 22. Shout out to Andrew Wiggins. So this is going to be my final money play tutorial for the 76ers playbook. It is a 3-point play and it is called Quick 2 Free Horns OPT. Alright, now this play is designed to take advantage of both the off-ball screen and motion mechanics that is unique to 2K18 this year. In this play alone, over the span of 8 to 10 seconds, you are going to get 4 off-ball screens for the shooter that you want to run this play with, and the results you can get from that are nasty. There are both beginner and advanced options that I'll be showing you in this tutorial. I suggest use this with a shooter you like, and I guarantee you're going to get positive results from your play. So, I'll be showing the settings of how to add the play at the end of the video. Also, at this point, I just want you guys to make sure 76ers playbook, 3-point play, quick 2 free horns, OPT. Alright, so you can see here I have brought the ball up with DeRozan, and I've called the play for Lowry here, who is the guy I want coming off the screens for the 3-point shots. So initially, if you focus on Lowry in the top right corner, he's gonna get this down screen from Valanciunas, so that's one aspect of the play. You can pass it to Lowry here, never pass to the other guy. If you don't pass to Lowry, he's gonna loop around and get 3 more off-ball screens on the side, and you can kick it to him there again for another pass. And if he's open in this case, shoot it. But that's the basic of it. There's a lot of manipulation you can do to make this play even better. So there are advanced and beginner versions, but I'm going to show you guys option 1 first. I consider this the beginner version, and you're just simply going to use that initial down screen. So we're the Blazers here, and we have called the play for CJ McCollum. He's on the right corner, and Damian Lillard is handling. He's going to come up this down screen from Nurkic, and if he's open, shoot it. Now this is obviously not going to happen all the time, but at the same time, although this is the weakest of the 3 options I'm going to show you from this play, this one is sneaky good. If they come up this down screen successfully, this is an easy shot because you're getting a down screen from your center. So if you get a big man center who's got a brick wall, this is very useful. Now, is this going to work every time? Of course not. But would this work 30% of the time? Definitely, especially if you sneak this in. This is a very sneaky action from the beginning of the play. It's fast, it saves you time, and most importantly, is low turnover prone. You're not going to get a turnover out of this. So always do this. Is a very good option. Always use it. Now, that option number 1, using the down screen, is so effective because in option 2A and 2B, where you are using the triple screen that is about to come up, it actually flows beautifully with what happens is option number 1. So once again, there's a beginner version of running option 2, which is 2A, and the advanced version is 2B. I'm going to be showing you guys both. So just take a look at it here on what I mean, how this flows nicely with option 1. So you can see this is the beginner's version. CJ comes with the down screen, and you are going to make this down screen pass to him regardless if the shooter is open or not. Because to continue the rest of the play, the shooter actually just needs to pass it back to the point guard or the play initiator. So you are making this pass regardless of what happens. So if he's open, shoot it. If he's not, make another pass. This is actually a lot better than many of the down screen plays you see, because usually if you don't make the pass, the play is dead, or you make the pass, you can't pass it back to the initiator and trigger something else. This money play is different. That down screen pass is going to happen regardless if they're open or not, so this gives you an extra opportunity to shoot if they are. If they're not, like in this case, CJ is not open, you can just swing it back to the play initiator, and CJ is going to go around for this triple screen. As you see here, that's 1 off Nurkic, and another 2 more screens coming for Harkless and Lillard. That many screens running around. If there's a switch, CJ is going to get it, and you see here I've decided to do an RC cut, which is also nasty. To learn the RC cut, go to all tutorial playlist and watch tutorial number 5. And you can see here again on the left side, CJ comes up the down screen. He's not open, but we force the switch, which leads a huge advantage coming off the triple screen. And when you're coming off the triple screen like this is actually the perfect window to implement RC control that I showed you guys in tutorial 5. Because we already got the switch and there's 3 more screens coming, CJ is going to get open a lot like this, and I'm gonna RC him just to make sure he runs the best route. So I'm RC controlling CJ there, open free ball, bangity, bang. Now that was the beginner version. So now let's talk about the advanced option. So option 2B, what you want to do is in the advanced technique, you want to better disguise for the incoming triple screen that's about to happen. You just don't want your handler to stay up top and wait for the guy to come off the screen and all that, because if you do that, against a user or even against computer, they're gonna cheat the screens because they see what you're doing. They see you're waiting for the shooter. So what you want to do is make this down screen pass, like I said, regardless if the guy is open or not. Give it back to the handler, and when the handler catches it, dribble hard towards the big. So you know CJ is gonna come off this Nurkic screen, but Lillard is gonna dribble it in there to make it look like it's a pick and roll. So against a human, this disguises the fact that CJ is about to come off the double screen, triple screen. They're not ready for that. You're gonna RC control CJ, advantage to you. Bang! This is really important. You must run it like this against a human, because coming off this down screen, that's a pass regardless. But you want to make it seem like this is a pick and roll against a user, but it's not. It's a triple screen coming back CJ from the right with the user control, swish bomb. Get this habit down, family. Because if you do this just right, it looks like you're running a pick and roll with Valanciunas. I do this online and I do this against my friends locally all the time. Like, they're not ready for that, especially people online, because they can't even see what play you called. Make sure you give it to the down screen shooter, give it right back and drive right in Valanciunas to make it look like a pick and roll, and then wait for Lowry to come off, RC control him to leave him back out, tap R1, hold X, swish bomb all day long. Key to this is why this is a money play. Not only are you going to make this down screen part regardless, you are also going to be able to run the play, even though, look at me, I'm not at the dotted circle, but the play continues. That's the beautiful part of this triple screen, down screen, 4 off-ball screen play. It runs regardless. After this initial part where I pass it back to the initiator, I don't need to be in the middle anymore. I can be completely away from the play circle and the play still runs. So I can fake the Valanciunas screen, kick it to my shooter with RC control. I can even loop him out for better shots. Beautiful work. And because of the RC control, I don't always have to loop for the free, right? Watch, I'm going to pretend there's a screen again. I'm actually going to loop CJ all the way around this time for a cut. And he's going to go in there and finish it up. So make sure you get the RC control down. And if you can see the spacing of the play, also make sure that if you do a RC drive with your shooter, as you can see here, once again, I'm pretending to use the Valanciunas as a pick, wait for Lowry to roll back up. I'm going to RC control him, loop him around, find the big man, lob it up. That's a nice entry pass, beautiful work. Because of the RC, you know, if you RC control to the cut, it sucks in the opposite paint defender and it opens up the center because he's at the perfect spot for that dump pass. Watch. We're going to roll in this time. We're going to lob it up top, throw it down. Valanciunas, beautiful work. So this is a glorious money play, but you must, you know, do it this way. You're going to make this down screen part regardless. Look for that look. If it's not there, don't be afraid. Pretend to run a pick up with Nurkic. RC loop CJ all the way back around, kick it back to the big man. If he is a good mid-range shooter, he stays outside, you can drive it back in. The spacing and the motion really hurts the defense here. And you can also actually attack out of ISO on the catch while you RC control the shooter. So I just said you fake this ball screen and RC control Lowry every time, the shooter every time, to get a good clean look coming at full speed. ISO spin move still works, family. So this is a beautiful play. Initially, it looks kind of amateur, right? Because you're just standing here waiting for these screens to come, and we all know in 2K, people cheat these screens. This initial down screen is not open. You don't have to shoot it. You can work it back. You can pretend to fake the pick and roll. Don't do it this way. This is the wrong way, right? So I just want to show you, because you want to make sure you're faking as if Lillard and Nurkic is running a wing pick and roll. If you do that, the other player or even the computer defense or your friends, they're gonna panic and think it's a wing pick and roll attack, and then they're gonna adjust. So you don't want to do it this way. Don't wait up top like this. That's the amateur way of running it. Now, does it still work? Yes, the beginner version still works. Avoid doing this at all costs. Make sure when DeRozan gets the ball back, he has to run at Valanciunas, make it look like a wing pick and roll, then go to Lowry. You see how much more open that is? That is the key against humans, especially online, when the other guy doesn't even know what you're doing. And if you can sneak in a down screen and this is open, shoot it. Like, don't hesitate on this. This is a free play. That branch is a free branch. If it's open, let it fly. So once again, 76ers playbook, 3-point play, quick 2 free horns OPT. If you're playing online, just go to the coaching sliders and change it to the 76ers playbook. And you gotta make sure the player you're calling it for has the 3-point play by default. Because this year, even if you add a 3-point play to a player who doesn't have it, you don't get the play. So that's essential, alright? And this is pretty much the last play I wanted to show you guys in the 76ers playbook, where I focus on, you know, just 3-point play. So same thing on my team, make sure the guy has a 3-point play. 2K Empty Central will always tell you that. You can see Page has it here, so that's good to go. So that is the last play from the 76ers playbook. I will be moving on to pick and roll and low post money plays. That's gonna work really good for you. So in case you're wondering what playbook those will be from, I'm doing a brand new freelance and a brand new playbook. So the playbooks are going to be Spurs and Heat. They're essentially the same, so you can get either and be able to run the money plays I will be teaching you guys. And the new freelance I'll be showing you guys sometime next week. Tomorrow will be a how to defend 5-out pick and fades, or how to run 5-out pick and fades on offense to be unstoppable, but at the same time how to do your best to try to stop it online. Okay? So new freelance and a brand new system coming. You can consider this the conclusion of the Warriors motion cuts freelance combined with the 76ers 3-point play money playbook, right? So this was designed to be a very spready offense, very spread, and making your shooter be the threat of the offense, because every money play I've ran here is designed for the shooter to be the initial option while using a screen as a disguise. But in the next offense, it will be more pick and roll and low post focus, so more drive and finish. Different kind of freelance tool where we'll be using the space of the freelance plus the branches. In the Warriors motion cuts freelance that I'm showing you guys, I've only really used the space. In the next one, we will be using the branches and the space, and a different approach to pick and roll and low post money plays in the Spurs and Heat playbook that I'll be showing you guys throughout the rest of the week. Alright, if you enjoyed this, add me a like. As always, thanks for coming by. Appreciate all of you. I'm staying consistent, so I'm glad. And yep, I'll see all of you next time.